All right, so this is officially episode 1. Episode 0 was pretty rough, but we made a lot of good notes. Definitely know how we can improve. It was a good test run, and we're seeing if we can make this one here better today. I thought the 600 did pretty good in the last test on the birds after we got it back from Canon, if you watched the last episode. And today I'm gonna be looking for the axis herd that's in the area and some whitetail, because I mainly photograph megafauna, and I want to see how well it performs on some ungulates. So we're out here today on the other side of the park looking for some deer. Of course, we're not gonna not photograph some birds if we see some, but that's the objective today. And let's go see if we can find them. Got a much taller tripod now. Still compact, another Ungulates. It's pretty impressive. I mean, I'm 6'3", and this thing, camera is pretty high above me. So, man, it looks like a Paraluxia, but could also just be a cardinal. He's in this prickly pears, big grouping of prickly pear. I'm waiting to see if he's gonna pop out or not. God, I love Saturdays. Everybody's out doing stuff in town, not enjoying the nature. Paraluxias look like cardinals, just cooler. They got a cooler little mohawk. I'm gonna see if he's gonna pop out. Thought it was a cardinal at first, but he's in this prickly pear grouping, and I can barely see him. I can see his head just kind of moving around. Don't have a shot at all. I just saw him real quick fly over the trail. It'd be really cool if this is a Paraluxia. Last one I saw was in Bosque del Apache. It's 5:22, sunsets at 6 o'clock, so we're down in this little ravine, and so we're in nice even light already. We got this higher elevation to my back, tree line up there, a little bit of wind. It's like high 50s right now, and tomorrow the high is 42. So I thought we'd come out this evening to try to shoot in case you don't see anything tomorrow because of the cold. I'm almost gonna have to give up on this guy. We're gonna run out of light. So he's in that little prickly pear group right there. I think we're gonna have to give up. We'll just have to throw those on the computer and see if we got anything from it. I was really trying to get some footage, but we're just gonna go ahead and move on, I think. Oh, I hear something big moving back there. Maybe it's our deer. Actually, it looks like I'm getting kind of an angle right here. Let's see if I can get you. Sit up to be with me. Yeah. Almost looks like I can get an angle right here. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're in business. I definitely hear some antlers rubbing on some trees back there. Oh yeah, I see the brush moving. There's a whole herd of deer. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of whitetail right there. Good for me, I'm downwind, so wind's blowing into my face right now, and they're directly in front of me. Still be real difficult for me to get a shot. I think that was a Paraluxia. I'm almost confident that's a Paraluxia, so that's freaking sweet. Now he's gone. Well, like we said in episode 0, one of the things that we're really trying to do is get way better at IDing birds in the field. So you see this in this dried creek bed here, and the deer I saw are right on the other side of this ridge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow the trail this way, since we're downwind, and kind of come up next to them and see if we can get a vantage point to create some images. So it's already getting pretty dark. There's some whitetail staring straight at me. They're so camouflaged, especially in this winter time. Their coat and the grass is all the same color. You heard that little sound, that little bark. It's a warning sound. The 3 or 4 that were down the trail a little bit got alarmed, took off. It wasn't me paying attention, walked right up on them. It's a problem with trying to film and track wildlife. It's very difficult. But I still see 2 does staring at me, probably 40 yards away. Now that other herd, this is not the herd that I saw on the other ridge behind me. So we're gonna keep trying to walk down the trail and just not give them any mind or attention, and try to be a little quiet and see if we can get on by them, maybe snag a photo. I got one headshot of this doe that was staring me down. Back to episode 0 and body language. Makes a big difference on how tolerant an animal's going to be around you. And me creeping up and slowing my movement down, checking them out, pointing my body towards them and lens, they're going to pick up on that and be like, nah, I don't want to be around that, whatever that is. Only going with the Osmo footage today. I wore the GoPro on the chest last time and it was pretty useless footage. Usually I would have like the 360 there, would be a lot better, but I don't have it with me. It's on a different job site. It's getting dark quick. I'm gonna hurry and try to get on the other side of this loop. See if we can't catch up to those deer. So I'm standing on the remnants of an old dam, overpasses, good 20-30 feet up. And this is a dried creek bed. Lots of wildlife corridors through here. We're on the other side of the creek now. So we're up higher than we were on the way in. And we're almost to where I could see that herd of deer through the thicket. So we're erasing the light right now. So that herd that we snuck up on, or rather they snuck up on me, I can see they've moved on over to the golf course. I don't know what hole that is, but they're over there. I just spotted some axes up here at like 11 o'clock. And in episode 0, I told you about axis deer here, and they're very skittish. So if they see me before I see them, I'm not gonna have a lot of time to photograph them. The grass and brush is, it's about 4 feet tall where they are, so I can't really see their movement right now. Oh, I just saw a baby. Looks like they're crossing the trail. A very small boat. There's Mama. She's looking right at it. Mama came on the trail. Looks like another female. As soon as she saw me, she bolted. Didn't even pause and try to make an assessment of what I was. They're so skittish. When they're in a herd, I've seen them, stand their ground to try to figure out what you are, if you're a threat or not, before they flee. But if there's only a few individuals by themselves and they spot you, they're gone. We saw those axis in episode 0. They just took off like a bolt. Didn't even care. The whitetail, now they'll hold their ground quite a bit. You can walk right by them if they don't think you're a threat. You hear that? She knows I'm over here, and she's letting out another warning call. She can't see me because I've crouched down, and the brush is a lot taller than I am right now. So she's probably upset because her baby crossed before her, and she's letting that baby know, hey, there's something over here. So let's just make our way up the trail and not stress her out. I can just see their white throats. The rest of them's pretty camouflaged. I see 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm gonna get a shot right here. It looks like pretty dense brush. Let's see if we can. Oh, the baby's coming back to Mom. I see her. We got a shot of baby. And now Mom's coming to check out. Looks like, oh, there's a few more up there. There's more than I thought that they were here. I think 5 total. A lot of brush. Let's see if we can just get a shot, just to document. Oh, they're moving, but these other 2 over here are going to try to join the herd, so maybe if we stay in this clearing, we'll get a shot. So much brush. Let's see, I see Mom and baby. So tough. Well, not exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, we did find them, we did see them, but super tough to photograph them there. We don't have too much of the trail left, so. But in the evening, the deer will kind of congregate near the water on this side, or at least the whitetail will. There's no water on this side, but the whitetail like to come down to where the road crosses the creek and hang out right there in the evenings. So maybe we'll get a shot of a whitetail. I was really hoping for a buck. All the bird activity is completely gone. It's now, let's see, 5:57. Sunset's at 6, so if we don't see anything before we get back, we might come out in the morning and just bridge these 2 episodes together. But I will say, I am feeling a lot better. I mean, I feel ridiculous because, again, my hands are full, but I'm feeling better about this system here. at least for my neighborhood stuff. I don't know how well this would hold up in hiking in the Tetons, but see, I can see the whitetail already by the road. And this thing doesn't have a zoom, but let's see if we can see them. Oh, there's whitetail right there. Females. I'm not seeing the buck. Also don't want to, they're very close to the road, so I don't want to spook them too bad. Chase them right across the road when a car is coming. Yep. Going back across the road ourselves. Didn't see a ton of stuff today, but we only gave ourselves like an hour of light anyway to go out. So we did get to see the deer, got a few shots, but still not the test I was hoping for. We might try to come out in the morning. It's supposed to be cold and windy, and see what's out in the morning. But anyways, thanks for coming along today. See ya. I wasn't recording, but we were just super close to a mockingbird here on the trail. So yeah, we didn't come out this morning. That cold front came in and it was super windy, like 20-mile-an-hour winds. It's already getting into the 30s. It's supposed to be in the teens tonight. So we're here about the same time we were yesterday. Still looking for some deer, but a lot more bird activity. And we're gonna start on the outer loop instead of the inner loop today, where there's still some sunshine. So we're just gonna try to take advantage of this a little bit warmer weather. The next 2 days, we're supposed to have a pretty big cold spell here. So let's just get on down the trail and see if we can add on to what we had yesterday. Looks like these birds are enjoying this last bit of sunshine for today. It's gonna be a cold one tonight, especially for here. Get some guys up here in the tree. A lot more bird activity today than there was yesterday. There's axes literally right behind me. I haven't gotten too scared yet, but they're watching me. Well, found them pretty easy. Still no buck with them, all females. But same group, there's that bark again. Same group that was here, same spot yesterday. Anyways, we got a few. Oh wow, there's the rest of the herd. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 20 of them right here. There's a little tiny baby. They're all looking back at where I just came walking from, where that bark came out. There it is. There it is again. Coming up on the back side of the herd. Wow, there's more even back here. So now we're at like 30, 40 of them. Let's see if we can get another shot real quick. I switched over to manual focus to try to get a little clip of them walking through all that dense vegetation back there. We're kind of walking parallel to them, which is probably going to make them feel uncomfortable, but anyways, we found what we were looking for pretty quick, and I hear a woodpecker off in the distance, so unless I see that male, probably just make our way back around the loop and look for some more birds while we're at it. We'll say when it starts to get this cold though, man, holding on to the 600 by metal handle really gets your hand cold. Yeah, I've shot out in some negative temps before, and it's damn near impossible to touch it without some gloves on, but when it starts to get in the 20s, 30s, especially exposed hands, walking, holding things, hands get super cold quick. We're just starting on the outer loop now. Temperature's dropped quite a bit. It's going to continue dropping quickly. Definitely should have wore some warmer stuff and brought the gloves, but we're halfway through the walk. Hear a lot of bird activity here, but they're going to be backlit. Look at this drop off here. Pretty significant. Even if we saw something cool over there, it's going to be horrible light. I hear that woodpecker's down there somewhere. This trail's going to drop back down into the ravine though. Once we get there, we'll be back in that even light. I've had quite a bit of bird activity, but all been on my right side in some harsh light. There's somebody here in a good position. Oh, it's flying across the trail. Whew, I will tell you, my hand, very cold. Can't feel it. Nope, it's gone. All right, now we're starting to get into more even light. That sun's about to dip behind that ridge. Another ladderback woodpecker, looks like really far away, high up. Sun is just gleaming off of him. Whew, already like 5-10 degrees cooler in the shade. The sun was feeling nice. We've been in the shade for quite a bit now, and all the birds are still hanging over in the sunshine and the harsh light. Rightfully so. I love the cold, and I'm pretty cold. Ready to get home and warm up. But we only have about 5 more minutes left of this trail, and then we'll be off. So this week, even though it's going to be super cold, definitely layer up, bring our winter gear out, and see who's going to be active out here. But I think from yesterday and today, we got enough to put into an episode, so I think we'll wrap it and call it a day today. Get ready for the week.